Hey, what? Is it that time? Yeah, we rolling. Yeah.
Music has been humankind's best friend for millennia. It is literally the most social and unsocial form of entertainment. Music has always evolved at the same pace as humankind. And music is so broad, but it always reflects the time in which it was made. My name is Callum, I'm 18, and I love UK rap. I've always felt that each generation carries their own era of music. And that's not just what they listen to, what they wear, how they act, and who they idolize. Having said all of this, I do not feel that the older generation really understands the music era I'm growing up in. So I see it as my duty to educate you all on what the London rap scene truly is.
Don't try and burn me like Roxy or toast. Lick your head with a pole or a post. Got bare lyrics that you can quote and prove that I chat sense the most. Indirect lyrics, I'll ignore them. You will never get a rewind forum. Okay, let's not go off topic.
British rap was originally influenced by dub and dancehall, which was introduced by Jamaican migrants back in the 1970s, and this became more aggressive and sped up to evolve into what we call grime.
No, that's not me. Act like I waste one, that's not. Sex any girl now. Lips any girl now. Yeah, I used to wear Gucci, put it all in the big cup.
Grime started off in the late 90s, and to begin with it had no interest or money in it, hence the name grime. The grime movement could be compared to the punk movement in the sense that it was seen as an outsider before it became big. Artists like Wiley, Getz, Kano, Skepta, JME, Jammer had a big part to play in the growth of grime, and are definitely seen as pioneers in that sense. I had the chance to go studio with some young up-and-coming rappers to see what they've got to show.
Walk with me. Right now, radio, Mode FM. You get me? The train's all local. Come look, pull up, show them. Yeah, we're en route. All right, saying that.
Nice one, brother. Go on, it's a nice one, brother. When they get up on the tune, it's a nice one, brother. But I don't chat to man like you're my brother. Everybody knows this one's a nice one. But I go on, it's a nice one, brother. When they get up on the tune, it's a nice one, brother. But I know my dog, give it not my brother. But see you, my brother. Your girl, she ain't a nice one, brother. Your suit ain't a nice one, brother. You are not bad, you're more a nice one, brother. Hit up the pub with the gazers. Who got the first round? You own nice one, brother. Joe, I got a nice one, brother. Get calls, I made sure it's a nice one, cat.
Switch it, ride a kick flick, lights, camera, flash, click. Out eastbound, come north, and a quick trip. Don't watch them see me, mind my business. More time, probably up in Muzzy. With P and O's and we've been puffy. I smoke cause of practice playtime, passion pain and demon stain like Cuddy. Fresh out the oven, still hot. Might go for a long walk like Jill Scott. You can't have what I have skill lock. Intimidating, you're still not. Intimidate me, oh please. Be a big man, help your mum with the groceries. I don't care for your wins or trophies. I'm going one way to see where the
had chops in my cheek at 1-0. 3 years after I had a dumb flow. I was chilling out 1-0, PM 28 G's, that's 1-0. Trying to kick ball like 1-2. Now I'm on a mic like mic check 1-2. Don't know. Shout roll off in a 1-3. Don't know. Shout my G's from the get go. Don't know. Had bars in 2015. In my 110. With a 152 on my 1 time. Always on scores like 210s when I move them.
Listen, you can't ignore that though. I am proud. Shots roll up for the 1-3.
After the radio freestyle, I was lucky enough to catch up with the DJ on set, Misunderstood. So we're here with Misunderstood. It's a DJ. So yeah, how did you get into grime?
Brother, I'll tell you like 6, 7 years ago. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not that old. Like, I was listening to Getz, like Freedom of Speech album. I was watching freestyles and that. I was watching them grime Westwood freestyles and, bro, yeah, that was it still.
All time.
Well, right now. Of all time, bro, Getz. Of all time, Getz, bro. There's no comparison ever. He's the greatest, bro. Wiley's up there, all of the Skepta's up there, but Getz, bro. Like, he's a real borrower, innit? Yeah,
what's the difference between rap and grime to you?
They're different, man. They're different. I think, yeah, with rap, yeah, it's associated with a lot of things, innit? Yeah, but with grime, it's straight, just bars and rhythm, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's the difference, innit?
Alright, cool. What impact do you want to have on people with your beats?
Bro, I just want everyone to have gun fingers and skanks, innit, bro? Literally, bro. That's it, bro. That's the main thing. When you see the gun fingers, that's it, bro. You've done your job, innit?
Thank you very much.
Respect.
Now the genre of drill started off in South Chicago back in 2010 with artists like Chief Keef, Freda Santana, rapping about their lives filled with gang violence. As drill died off in Chicago, it was reborn in London, with people in similar situations using lyrics to shed light on their lives.
Drill as a genre of music has become very controversial in the UK, with certain rappers being banned from making music and the media generally slaughtering drill music. I had the chance to chat to a young rapper looking to change his life for the better.
Abs from Kingsmid Estate, Homerton. Big up my guys, my bros. Done them.
Alright, so we're here with Abs. Abs, how did you get into rapping?
So for me, personally, it was an escape for me rapping, you know, because I was doing a lot of dumb shit, like, just silly shit, and yeah, it was getting me just a place I didn't want to be, so I had to get out of there. That's how I started.
And what genre would you put yourself in?
Well, me, obviously, I would say I'm a drill artist. That's just how I am, you know.
And what would you say the main difference between drill and grime is?
Well, obviously, drill for is a lot slower. Like, grime's known for being real quick, but drill is just a lot slower. And obviously, drill is like a reflection of, for me, it's a reflection of my life. So obviously, what we say, what I say, it's a bit different to what I might hear in grime, you know what I mean?
What do you say to the media saying that drill is encouraging young people to pick up a knife and sell drugs and so on?
See, all of that, like, they're just trying to, like, blame drill for their problems that they aren't solving. Like, how are they gonna blame us for putting us, they're the ones that put us in it. For me, drill, yeah, drill is a way of, like, expressing ourselves. It's just a reflection, like, as I said, of our lives, yeah? So, if my life has drugs and violence in it, then I'm gonna rap about drugs and violence. That's just how it is.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
So 5 years' time for me, I just want to make money, man. Like, I want to get my music out there so I can support my bros, support my family, and yeah, I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get out of this, so I want to take it to the next level.
And what sort of impact do you want to have on people?
For me, I just want people to listen to my music and just vibe. Like, they can understand that, you know, people like me can understand the way that our lives are, you know what I mean? Like, I want people to identify themselves in my music, but then also just catch a good vibe, like, you know?
Alright, thank you very much, Abs.
Although drill is seen as expression by many, the portrayal and negative connotations by the media have forced this genre to die off in some ways. Artists used to call themselves drill artists or even grime artists are starting to sway to a new era of music, which sounds more like American trap or hip hop. Artists like Slow Tie, House of Pharaohs, Octavian, or even Lancey Foe are leading this new wave of music. They're using less generic beats, they're using auto-tune and different sounds to take their music to the next level. This stretches further though, because it seems that the more flamboyant artists get with their music, the better their music videos get, alongside artists dressing very different instead of just wearing a black tracksuit. An artist that sticks out to me when I think about rappers who adapted and made one of the biggest changes is AJ Tracey. He started off as a true grime artist, and as grime died off, he changed his style to stay on top and in the mainstream attention. This is an early video which helped take off AJ Tracey's career.
I got a brown skin push up Latina. I beat it up, then I bang on the FIFA. I don't bring a girl round, I'm a Tifa. She said the team got her hot like a fever. I ain't trying to be a stayer or a leaver.
This is a newer video that came out this year, and you can see the huge difference between the two. See from the way he's dressing, the way he's now singing, and it's a completely different style.
They'll never be the same as me. Froze to death, my diamond screaming R.I.P. They'll never be the same. Scream out be the Zanes, I can't leave this place in flames. This is Gucci that.
He's a young rapper, and he's a member of the House of Pharaohs. I wanted to get his opinions on the music era he's a part of, and rap culture as a whole. I had the chance to chat to Mali.
Do it easy, ease. This ain't easy. Call a cabby location, come to my place. 7-seater by myself, still want the space. Wouldn't leave the yard unless I wash some plates. Fell asleep in the Uber, dreaming raves.
He's a young rapper, and he's a member of the House of Pharaohs. I wanted to get his opinions on the music era he's a part of, and rap culture as a whole.
What is music to you?
Right, music. Music is a collection of obviously sounds. To me, it's a feeling, it's emotion, it's a representation of myself, it's an extension of myself. It's something that makes me feel good, something that makes me feel sad, something that makes me feel happy. Music is just a good placeholder in my life. Yeah, and it helps me go through a lot of things. Sometimes it puts me in things, but hey, yeah, music is good. That's what music is. Yeah.
How would you describe your style of rapping?
My style of rapping, I always got high grades in school. I feel like in terms of the way I say certain things and certain bars and certain structures, that shows a better fucking show. I don't know, it's very, I got a deep voice in it, so everything just sounds aggressive for no reason. But it's not always aggressive music. More time it isn't. It's rap, trap, but I like to be more clever about it. Don't talk about the shooting and stabbing people because that's a bit dumb. Yeah, it's just hard hitting, but like I made the kind of music where you listen 2 weeks later and be like, oh shit, I just clocked that bar. Or certain bars might have 4 meanings that you just didn't deep. I like to make people think, but I like to make people vibe at the same time. So there's equilibrium between the two.
You kind of touched on it, but what do you think about drill?
Don't get it twisted, yeah. There's days I'll slap in my earphones, yeah. All of that. You get me? But that, because don't get twisted, the music I'm making, I'm not a fucking saint. You get me? But I don't really feel like the overall messages all the time in drill are that good. But I get where they stem from, and I'm from the ends. It's real life out here. You get me? You're rapping your life, even though some people are gassing it. Bro. You get me? But in terms of musically, I fuck with anything musically. In terms of the artists that do drill, some of them could be a bit more intellectual with the way they mix this and that together. The beats are very generic. I hate drill beats. Drill beats jar me. Hella generic. But as what it's doing for the culture of the UK, I like that, but at the same time it's tarnishing UK's culture because people think that's all the UK has to offer, drill, which is not the case in the slightest. Like there's so many planes of music here, but drill's alright, you know.
Do you think drill endorses violence and drugs?
Music in general endorses violence. Music, bro, listen, it doesn't matter what genre of music, yeah? They all do. This whole beef thing has always had something to do with rap. It goes hand in hand, just like fashion, the way you look, being bold, being confident, blah, blah, blah. It all goes hand in hand. That is a part of the culture of rap. However, I do feel like people have been taking it to the extremes because people are really losing their lives. I don't really feel like it entices any more violence than anything else in music. However, when it comes to direct gang on gang, like drill songs and violence, then definitely. But there's many factors to it. It's just not drill music. Why things happen, you know, there's many factors. People get stabbed before drill music was a thing. People get stabbed after drill music. People get stabbed if he's listening to fucking Hannah Montana. Like, just, that niggas get stabbed. That niggas get stabbed. That's it. Ain't got shit to do with drill. It's just people with nothing here don't know how to just behave. Like, yeah, you know, yeah.
Do you have any major influences?
Nobody. my mum. Yeah. What are you talking musically?
Yeah.
Nobody. If anything, my gang, House of Heroes. But that's not an influence, that's something we all cultivate together over time. Everybody kind of does similar stuff to each other, so no one. Fuck that.
What would you say is the biggest difference between English rap and American rap? What is the biggest difference?
The demographic, of course, because like, if you want to weigh up how quick, like hypothetically, an American rapper could blow up in comparison to an English rapper, one state, like Texas, is God knows how many times the size of London, England itself. You could just blow up in one state and be like a millionaire. So in terms of the demographic, there's a big difference. In terms of how people perceive music, there's also a difference because rap originated from there. So if we're talking in the realm of rap, I feel like there's a different outlook. In terms of different people from being different places speaking different has a big influence. Like for example, the Atlanta native places, but even though that is similar here, because people from Brum and wherever all sound different. But I would say a big difference is melodies, the way beats are used. Yeah, a lot of English people try to replicate that in terms of sounding American. And then there's obviously the general accent, that is a big difference. The way Americans and the way English people glamorize music in certain, for example, sexual themes in music and certain themes in music in general, two different. That's just because we're Europeans and they're Americans. We just have two different lifestyles. We grow up differently. We all see different, similar stuff, but on the different side of the coin. I feel like in England we're a lot more shook to step out of a comfort zone. We like to go with the mold more and don't really break free from the norm. Like for example, if people like me try to do what we try to do or dress like how we try to dress 10 years ago, you get me, it's a bit like, man. You get me? Even me, who was whatever, you get me? I would look at other guys like, bro, your jeans are tight. Now my jeans are tight. You get me? So it's mad. But we did still change the way first before the mass popular was onto it. Yeah, so.
How would you describe the development of music to get into where it is now?
Like, we went from the grime thing to the drill thing. Now, people like us, ourselves release music and it's becoming more acceptable. And yeah, so now in America, it went from the old school hip hop, the boom bap bap bap, to mumble rap, bam bam. Then you got people like Blueface who's rapping purposely offbeat. So there's been a lot of changes in my time that I've seen, if I'm even answering the question. But I can't really speak on what's contributed to that in the grand scheme of music because contributions have been laid there way before my time, way before I was even the sperm cell.
What would you say to someone coming into the rap game?
Bruh, boy, you better come in, but take your time and watch. Know who you are, what I would say, because sometimes it literally takes your whole life to find yourself. Like people would be 50, 60, still don't know themselves. Try and learn who you are. Don't look at other people and see, oh, he's doing that, let me copy him. Do what you like, not what you see is working. Because most people that do things that are working for them was probably things that weren't working before. It's now become the niche and the norm now until someone else does something new. For example, the look, the tattoos, this, that, the mad hair, blah, 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 bang. Now everyone's doing it and stuff like that. So try and figure out what makes you you. Know what you want to talk about, but marketing yourself is key. Like in the era of self-branding where you don't even need a record label, where you can just open your phone and literally blow and go viral. Learning how to market yourself is key. And when you get to that point where you're like, for example, you've gone viral or you've blown, learn how to maintain that.
As you can see, the London rap scene is very complex and has so many different layers. I understand that this new era of music is very different to anything seen before. But history shows that the new genre of music is always looked down upon by the older generations. As you can see, the London rap culture has so many layers. I hope this changes and we can all share the music of today together. Thank you.
Yeah, it sounds like night. Never stopping. But you're miss up in the bubble. Count the money, never muddle. Only Lizzie that I cuddle, I know. When I speak, I make them crumble. I'm just smoking on gelato while I watch the money double. I roll. Fuck up a show, get it and go.